Peeps, this is the Green Beanie, the gnarliest cooking vlog around. Thanks to lots of neighbors having fig trees in their front yard, I get to show you an epic recipe this week using figs and walnuts and dates and chicken and this new interesting thing I just recently discovered, which is polenta. So basically we're going to make the stuffing, stuff some in the chicken breast, and then serve the rest of the stuffing on the side because you can't stuff much stuffing into the chicken breast. But we want to start by preheating the oven to 400 degrees like a boss. And of course, make sure you're not storing anything in there. I think I checked. Yes. 400 degrees, but you've got to do it like a boss. So, we want to start by turning the pan on to about medium or so, and like we always do on the Green Beanie, let me close this cupboard. Like we always do on the Green Beanie, to use a pan without much oil, you just put some on and then rub it around with a paper towel. Now wait for it to get hot. When the stove is hot enough, it should turn into a bag of pistachios. So basically for the chicken breast, you want to have 1 4-ounce breast per person. And yeah, well basically what we're going to start off by doing is we're going to brown them so that they don't look anemic, but then we're not going to cook them completely yet. So basically it won't take longer than like a minute to do this. So in that time we're going to cut up some stuff. So we want to cut up about a cup, maybe just over a cup of figs for 4 people. And then, so cut them up into smallish pieces. They don't have to be that small actually. And then we want about 4 dates. The reason why you want so little, because dates are basically condensed sugar. And you don't want to put too many because that's like a lot of sugar. And then we want like 1 or 2 apples. And then, yeah, you're going to cut those into small chunks just like the figs, and you're going to put them all aside. And I'll show you what to do with them in a minute. So now that the chicken is hopefully browned on both sides, like so that it doesn't look so anemic anymore, then we're going to get out a baking thingy-mabobber and a sharp knife. So to stuff the chicken breast, we're going to have to cut a hole in, well, not cut a hole, we're going to have to cut it so that it's kind of like a pocket. And we're not going to cut it all the way through to the end, but we're going to go pretty close to the end so that it's like, kind of like a pocket. Like a marsupial. And that's where we're going to put the stuffing! I don't know where else you'd put it, but that is where we're going to put the stuffing. Then you want to transform your chopping board into an oven thingy-mabobber with foil on it. With magic. And then you're going to take your magic oven thingy-mabobber and set it aside. So now that the pan should still be hot, you're going to take the bunch of stuff that you cut up and you're going to put it in the pan, like so. You don't really have to grease it again because it doesn't matter that much. And you want a mixer thingy, and you're basically going to mix them around like they're something that need a lot of mixing. And also get like a handful or 2 of walnut pieces, and if they're not like already broken up, then break them up into small pieces with your hand like a boss, and then like put them in. So at the beginning, if you can remember, I said we're going to use this interesting thing that I just discovered called polenta, and if you haven't seen it before, it's a little bit weird looking, and it's made of corn, and it's kind of like a doughy consistency, and it doesn't taste like much, but that's why we're going to put it in this very flavorful and very epic stuffing. You don't have to use such a boss knife to do it, but yeah, just cut it open and then put out about 4 servings into the pan because we are serving for 4 in the pan, like a boss. So get out your pan mixer thingy-mabobber and kind of break it up in the pan so it's in like small pieces and mixed in with everything, like it's something that needs a lot of mixing. So once you've broken the polenta up into nice small pieces so that there are no large huge chunks, it shouldn't be any bigger than the apple pieces or the fig pieces, then the mix should be in there for about 10 minutes, and it's probably already been there in a few minutes while you're mixing around and stuff, so go ahead and wait a few more minutes. Yeah, woohoo, double backflip, yeah, this is so awesome. Okay, so now we're going to stuff the chicken breast like a boss, and most of the stuffing is going to be on the sides since you can't stuff much in there, which kind of defeats the purpose of a stuffing, but either way, this is still a pretty rad stuffing and it's worth it. So, here's how you put the stuffing in, if you haven't already assumed how to put stuffing in, because it's really not that unobvious. But I'll do a close-up anyway so you guys can see. I guess I should be saying something, otherwise there's like this awkward silence while you just watch me stuff chicken breast. So yeah, you're just gonna put like that much in, and then you're gonna like stuff both of them, and then take the rest of it and then like serve it on the side. You can use the same oven thingy-mabobber if you want. And then don't forget, because chicken is like bad when it's raw, so sterilize everything, including your hands. Anything that's touched the raw chicken. Don't sue TGB if you get salmonella. So now we want to put this in the oven for about 20 minutes or so, and go ahead and put the rest of the stuffing in another oven thingy-mabobber, and you're going to put that in the oven at the same time as well. And also, if you are planning to serve it with some vegetables, you can just put them in the oven and be eco-friendly and not do them in the pan and waste more energy. Oh no, I'm just starting to ramble now. So now we have 20 minutes to kill. In that time, let's collect some more free figs. Who doesn't like free food? So now that it's been 20 minutes, we're going to take it out of the oven like a super mega ultra boss. Not just like a boss, but like a super mega ultra boss. And then you can go ahead and serve it with salad or vegetables or other things. And also don't forget to serve it with the rest of the stuffing. And you can serve it with some kind of sauce. I'll just put the sauce. I did some sauce. It's like a berry sauce. It's more just for looks, but I can put that in the description. Very simple, and yeah, serve it like a boss. Also be kind of careful serving so that it still looks photogenic when you serve it, and have fun eating it, I guess. And that was Green Beanie 48 for you. 48's a pretty big number, which means that there are 47 other recipes, as of now at least, that you can check out if you haven't already checked them out. And there will be more in the future, because if you subscribe, you'll get a new recipe every week. And of course, all the recipes are healthy, gnarly, and made like a boss by TGB. So basically, subscribe till then. Looking forward to snowboarding season in 53 days from now. And stick around, and bye for now.